This is Given the Reboot. I'm your host, Dan Sullivan.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Matthew Spence.
And what we're going to do on the show is we're going to start rebooting things that nobody has made a lot of money cash grabbing yet. Right now, there's a lot of money in the reboots. So we're going to start mining for everything, right? All the stuff, all the popular stuff is taken. So we're going to reboot all kinds of things that you didn't think of yet, and then you can message us and we will sell you the rights to it. No, so
MGM has already hit me up, but I keep declining them.
The goal is we're going to live like we're all getting party yachts out of this, right? That's why we started it. That when we sat down together, we were but three friends.
That is going to happen, right?
Yeah, we were
going home.
Yeah. We're gonna roll out all like Jimmy Buffett and like just the big.
Welcome to the Soft Boys podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. We'll do the alternate intro. This is Soft Boys podcast.
Get equipped with blood flow.
All right, so we're gonna reboot Mega Man. Mega Man, Brez, tell us a little bit about Mega Man, your experience with it.
Oh, my vast, I've been playing Mega Man since I was a little boy. I was probably 25 years old. I think the first time I ever played a Mega Man was with you. I actually played for... Oh God! It might have been Super Nintendo. Did they have Mega Man for Super Nintendo?
They did.
But it was like
that was
I had
Mega
like
Man X.
Yeah, it was. But it was like X9 or X.
That was like
3 or X2.
Was it a 3D one or they made some weird ones?
They had a 3D one.
Oh, I know. Well, there was a 3D old Mega Man that was kind of cool, but then there was the X9.
You're blowing my mind here.
Where it was just.
It was just Mega Man X something, but I don't really. It was my friends, and I would go over to his house, and he'd be playing it. And I'm like, yo, I just want to play Donkey Kong, and then decades would go by, and we would start hanging out, and Mega Man was your jam, and so Mega Man 2 is the good one, right?
Oh, there's some good ones.
That's one of the laser beams.
That's great one. That's the great one. It's the great.
Yeah. So that's about my experience with Mega Man. I didn't grow up playing it. I saw it. I was familiar with it. That's primarily it's a Nintendo franchise, right?
It's a Capcom actually.
Oh, it's Capcom.
Yeah.
No, we didn't fuck with Capcom when we were kids.
No, you weren't.
My parents were like,
Capcom people?
My parents said nope.
You were strictly Squaresoft.
Yep, Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Yep. Now, my dad had a list of yays and nays.
For real?
No, God, no. No, my dad had no fucking clue.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, no, for a second.
That's not very
And he picked a specific video game publisher, like any parent. Like any parent being like, video games are bad, knows what a Capcom is.
Yeah.
No, that's Konami, son. You can play that.
Dad, did you love Donkey Kong? He's like, yeah, Donkey Kong's awesome. I'm like, yeah, that's made by Rare. So the same company, they made a game called Conker's Bad Fur Day. Can you buy me that game? He's like, absolutely. How bad could it be? What about you, Matt? What's your vast knowledge of?
I don't. You guys have really already decimated my vast knowledge of Mega Man. But I played one, and I thought it was insanely hard. I did not like it. I wanted to like it. I liked the premise, but I didn't like it. 2 I loved, but I remember renting it and at first being disappointed because the way the cover looks. It looks a lot different than the Mega Man 1 look.
Oh, yeah, the bad box art.
Yeah.
It's like the first one's like a guy who's like almost like he's not even moving right. He's like
yeah.
He looks like RoboCop, but like,
But he's like a man on the so right, I think he's fighting Quick Man, it just looks there. It's like, oh wow, I should give this a shot.
That was the second one where it was sleeker.
That's what I mean.
He's got a beard,
sure.
He's got crow's feet.
But the way the second one looked.
He just got done slinging ice at a factory.
I remember renting it from whatever the video place was at Hampton Ponds Plaza, and we used to walk there, walk back, me and Brandon. But yeah, I loved it. I know I don't want to say inside and out, but I know it extremely well.
Well, I love Mega Man. I grew up with Mega Man. That was like one of the first games that I had that I really like. Was like, I just love the way the patterns work. I love the way that the levels are designed. And
the music.
Yeah, the music. The music is, I honestly think Mega Man music, like, legit
affected
the way I think about, like, writing stuff.
I hear you.
That may be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know I think it does affect that. I have no idea if that's good or not.
I hear you.
But what's the basic loop of a Mega Man game, right? Like you're a blue robot dude. You run, jump, shoot. Sometimes you slide, depending on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And you fight a bunch of different mans, so they all have different powers.
Whose man is this?
Yeah, you basically play a game of Whose Man Is This, where you basically go
get a load of this guy.
This man. So basically, you got like Iceman, Fireman. You'll have Heatman, Quickman, Flashman. Like they all have a bit, right? They're all man.
The final boss is He-Man.
Yeah. It's the patriarchy. No, the
Castle Grayskull is the final level.
That would be pretty rad.
So basically, the idea is you kill an enemy, you kill a boss, you get their weapon. That weapon you can then use, and then one of them works on every other boss, so it's kind of a big rock, paper, scissors.
Except in part 2, where you could just use the saw blade.
Right.
And just
cut through, literally.
Yeah.
You
can shoot it in every direction.
Like, you can go diagonal.
Yeah, you can throw them diagonal.
Yeah.
If you ever want to play Mega Man and feel like a god, play Mega Man 2 and go right for Blade Man.
Oh, that's a different man.
So
let's reboot Mega Man. How do we make some money, gentlemen? How do we take Mega Man, reinvent him for the kids,
it's gotta be exciting,
the
right?
fans? Yeah,
it's gotta be exciting, and less about the story and more about excitement, right?
Well, I mean, everything's got to be exciting, right? The
All right,
story
but
goes.
What?
Like you're saying, big, loud, and flashy.
Yeah,
There are-
as opposed to being dramatic and
There's 18 Mega Man games.
There's I don't even know how many. Like,
Right. Well, if they got to the X's, right, and they got to like X8.
Well, that's a separate series. That's not 10. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not that kind of X.
Well,
This is Japan, dude. They don't count like that.
They don't use Roman numerals in Japan.
They don't.
What the fuck?
Only in America when they like changed the numbers of a game, like in Final Fantasy, we're like, it's Final Fantasy 6. No, it's fucking Final Fantasy 3. That's what my cartridge says.
When a movie is like rebooting, right? Like how many times have we had like Fantastic Four or Batman or whatever? They always give you the origin story, right? Well, what the fuck is Mega Man's origin story?
we don't even know if he's really a man.
We don't.
He
He's
kind
a
of
real
looks like
boy.
a boy.
He's like Pinocchio. He's like Pinocchio.
Yo.
He had to shoot enough robots. And
we don't even know if he's a cyborg.
Unstrap your chest, homie. Let me see those hairs.
Or if he was a boy first.
But what's the deal? Like, is he a boy or is he a man? Or is like what is the deal? Dr. Light and Dr. Wily?
Yeah.
They were two scientists, and they made a bunch of robots to do basically to replace labor and stuff. And they were just like, we're gonna
we're doing that
to
now.
do they had Bomb Man was to do controlled demolition.
Yeah, he got repurposed real fucking
Caught
fast in
Man,
the Mideast.
even though he's got scissors on his head, is supposed to
Were
cut
they
down
real
trees.
men or real boys?
No, they were not real boys.
They were
fake ass.
They were
boys. They were not.
They were made from parts. There wasn't ever a man.
Right. They were just there's
so
no
Mega Man must be a robot.
Alexa
too.
walked so Bomb Man could run.
But it's weird because the story's always like it's a robot that's made. But in Mega Man 4, there is a weird little intro where it's like a boy volunteered to become a robot to save the world, and you're like, oh, okay, that's There was a novelization of Mega Man 2 that I remember reading where it's like he volunteered to be where it's a robot who becomes human in that one. It's so
you volunteered in tribute.
But the human thing is either way. It's probably all whatever.
Sorry.
It's probably all whatever, but just I always felt like you do the patterns to play the game, right? Like you memorize the pattern, you do this, you remember what weapon works on who, or you can do it without the weapons, and just every boss has a pattern that it reacts. So being human is how you win, right?
Yes.
That you can see the pattern. The robot's just always going to do the same thing. It does more damage and all that, and it's stronger, but you beat it because you can
If I was a parent today and I saw my kid playing a Mega Man game, it was like a brand new game, and it just came out. My kid is 6 years old and wants to play the new Mega Man game. I'd be like, absolutely not. Because you're never going to beat this fucking game because you're a child and you have poor pattern recognition. You're never going to get it. I'm going to get it. I can recognize patterns because I'm an adult.
I'm a grown ass goddamn.
I'm a grown ass man because like I said, I never played it as a kid, but I played it as an adult, and I was like, oh yeah, like I almost beat one of the hardest parts in the game first try, the laser beams, and you were like so impressed with me. You're like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, it's like audio. There's audio you can listen for, and then there's like you're like it's timing, and kids just don't have that. So like Astro Video,
no rhythm in the youth.
No rhythm at all.
Making it through that the first time is remarkable.
Oh yeah, no, he did it. He died, but he got closer than
whatever.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
That's like
and not having any idea. Like it's not exactly a repeating pattern.
Without knowing you have the flash, unless you have Flashman's thing, you can just freeze them in place.
Of course.
Which is how it like the guide was like. You should do that. I'm like, fuck, you don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
Because it's totally doable.
Yeah. It is
really hard. Yeah.
I just had the saw blade.
It's pretty unforgivable.
Saw blade.
You just shot the lasers with the saw blade.
No, I didn't. I was good. I almost made through all
the saw blade just gave him the confidence to do it right.
Listen, they're made out of metal. Metal reflects light. All right, there's logic here. Just let me cook.
Yes. Well, speaking.
Are you gonna cook if you hit one of them lasers?
I cooked. I got cooked. Yeah.
Either way. He's a recognizable character. People know that. Whether you've even played it, people know Mega Man is like a classic character, right? They know that,
or what he looks like, or whatever.
They're familiar with him as a concept. So I'm thinking, like that makes sense from a TikTok perspective, but also this isn't like the Mario movie. I don't feel like we should go for family fun, like family.
Oh,
you ever see the old cartoon? There was a Mega Man cartoon with the super fighting robot.
No.
Oh, there was a whole cartoon, and they tried doing it like that way, and it did not go.
I don't think that's not in the cards, man. That would not hit.
I want it to look
like
some Transformer shit, except the robots look ugly on purpose.
Yeah.
Like I don't want CGI bullshit Transformer.
I
agree.
Robots.
I want them like fucking sleek. Like I want some RoboCop style robots.
Yep.
So that's
me too.
That's the way I see it, right? Like make it grody,
Definitely.
Have that. I like it because I feel like you're taking an old thing that was. I feel like TikTok would probably be into that, like when you recontextualize a thing. Like I feel like that works really well, like a dark, gritty reboot.
Yeah,
right? Like that always works. And then you have, like, you don't have to keep. You have the nostalgia factor too, right? Like because you have people like us who like. We're like, fuck, I would go see Mega Man's coming out. You're not going to be like, I'll go see that with you, right? Like, we would go see the Mega Man movie.
Without
Even
a doubt.
if it's going to suck, we're going to go see it.
Without a doubt.
We want to see if, like, which mans are in it.
Yeah. There's no way.
If they do the soundtrack
There's no way we're not going.
All the songs. So, like, I feel like you got that audience, too. So you definitely want what you want is a band that's popular with TikTok to cover Mega Man songs.
Right.
That's a good, because they're all bangers. You just get a band that's already good for that. The kids already like. Nobody's. We're not gonna give a shit who's playing them. We're just gonna.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Good.
Right.
So that's
Nicolas Cage is Sheep Man.
Yeah. That's a cameo. Hey guys, I'm Sheep Man.
Shocker.
God, I hope not.
I love sheep. Electric sheep. No, yeah, I think the music is key, right? Like,
yeah. I would agree.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, that gets butts in seats for me. I'm like, sure. I know this is gonna be an audio adventure as much as it is gonna be a visual adventure.
Right. We get 3D glasses like Captain EO, with the red and the blue, like Rocksteady, like Bebop from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Although that would absolutely
you
take
only
away.
Ever saw in 3D.
And that should be one scene. If I ever saw that movie in 3D, I'd be so fucking mad. If I had to use red and blue filters,
just in case he didn't want to miss anything. In case sun popped up in another D, he'd be ready. It's so cold in a D.
How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace?
My man.
That girl's ears are ringing right now.
If she survives.
I hope so. It is cold in the D.
It is
cold in the D.
And she was not very big, so we don't know. Whose man is this?
Yeah, whose man is that? So if we reboot this, right? We like the soundtrack idea. We like the throwback TikTok thing. We make it free on PlayStation Plus. We do the collection. We put that all up. We get that out there. there's a campaign, and I think we can, like, we'll hire the market, like somebody else will hire the marketing company, but we're pitching it on like how you want to sell it. So, the movie itself, though, do we like the grimy robot style? Do we like the non CGI, like practical effects?
Yeah. I don't care that there is CGI or not, but now where it's like the main thing of how a character looks.
Yeah, exactly.
I think though we need to fucking establish: is he a boy or is he a man?
No, that is definitely that. I think the fact that we don't know,
like, we can't leave that as being ambiguous throughout the entire movie. It's like,
definitely not.
In some scenes, it looks like he's growing a mustache, but it's just lighting, and you're like, "What the fuck? Are you a boy or are you a man?"
No, I don't want that to be.
He's going through puberty the whole
Right
His
at the
voice
end,
gets deeper as the movie goes.
Yes. All right. You know what? And listen, I'm here for it. And now it's a tale for the ages, right? It's to let kids know it's okay to go through puberty.
Yeah. Puberty is
even if you are a robot.
Yeah, just get a gun.
Puberty is a purgatory of sorts.
Yeah, when you get puberty, your arm changes into a gun.
Yeah.
Your
third arm does.
I know I was firing some plasma.
When you're firing it too hard, your gun's like... And then a huge fireball comes out.
Get equipped. I've been equipped with some shit.
Some of you are going to get equipped a little bit sooner than the other ones.
Oh my god! Yeah.
But all right, so if it's already canon that a boy signs up for this, right? You said a boy volunteers.
That is what Mega Man 4 says. In the novel, whatever version, they're saying that the robot was a robot and somehow it became human.
All I'm hearing is it can be whatever we want it to be.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
I think it needs to be a man. Yeah. Because the boy thing's kind of weird.
It is.
It's kind of weird. The man thing's not weird at all. His name is Mega Man. How about we just have it be a man and not a boy at all?
But like, where? All right, so like 18, you're a man legally in America. So like, maybe he's just like a young man, right? Let's find the middle ground. Like, if I beat up a kid at 17, I'm gonna get charged as an adult. So maybe he's a 17-year-old.
Sure.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, where do you find that happy medium?
This is 2025. You don't become an adult till you're like in your mid 40s. I would say make him a 20. Make him like 26 years old, but he still lives in his mom's basement. Split the difference. Like, just do something like, you gotta make him like.
I'm very okay with that.
You gotta make him kind of like, you know, you figure you want Mega Man to be kind of cool, but you want to like your audience to be like, well, I'm kind of like him too.
So
this is gonna be darker,
right? Is this gonna be darker?
You know? I like it being darker.
Okay, so
this is the beginning, right? It's not like he's been Mega Man.
Nah,
no,
I think this
he needs
Mega
a reason to don the blue.
Yup, he's a gutter slut. He is trash. He's a drunk. He's got nothing going for him. He goes to community college. He lives in his mom's basement, but doesn't really go to community college. He listens to like Howard Stern on the radio in the parking lot, like I did. Q-Lot, shout out HCC. But what I think is we do something with that. He drinks a lot. He battles maybe some inner demons, and then his mom's like, you gotta do.
Now you gotta go battle some outer demons.
You could either join the military
some other man.
or hey, I met a guy at the post office, and he says that he's looking for. Something.
His last name is Light.
Light, right?
Right. He sees the light. Yeah. So it's like his wacky scientist neighbor, like that from Back to the Future.
Oh, it's
thing,
like
right?
Professor Oak in Pokemon.
No, what happens is he's 21 and he
Brown.
needs a new liver. He needs a new liver, and then he's like, "Well, I can make you a robot and save your life."
Oh no! It could start off.
But now he has to drink. Now he's a robot. He's like Bender in Futurama. He has to keep.
Well, because the alcohol fuels a little piston in his chest that keeps it pumping up and down. Because
it's like the movie Speed
or Crank.
If you try his blood alcohol level drops below a certain amount,
it's a good thing I just killed Snowman.
Crack
He's
man.
just coming out of the thing. He's got the power now. He can just keep.
But realistically,
he's like Scarface.
Also, not realistically, but movie-wise, Like, that actually could be a really cool way of doing it, where he's battling some shit, and maybe, I don't know, liver failure seems to be pretty impossible at that young age, but not impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
But if he was from, like, if
he's
from West Virginia and shoots straight moonshine, then, like, it's absolutely possible. So maybe that's where it happens, and he needs to get a new liver or whatever from this Dr. Light, who's like a kooky scientist in his little Appalachian town. And because who are we to say where he's from?
I mean, speaking as
he gets a new machine.
As somebody who's really struggled with alcohol over the years, if I had to go fight 9 man,
8 man,
just
it's only 8 man.
Okay.
Just saying.
No, you're right.
No.
You're right.
No, that changes everything.
Right.
He doesn't have to. Right. He doesn't feel that way anymore.
You're right. If I had to fight 8 mans just so I could get a surgery and continue to live, there's no way. It needs to be more than just his liver.
Well, you also get all their
powers.
But
hear me out. Hear me out. All right, I'm going to build off of it because I got a brilliant idea. He needs
more than his liver.
It starts with the liver, but the body is a system. So when one thing shuts down, another thing shuts down. And so he gets kind of conned into this. And now all of a sudden, it was a liver. He's like, hey, here's your new liver. He's like, oh shit, but my left lung is dying.
It needs to be anything that's not in his body.
It keeps on happening.
It needs to be.
But then he gets
a bigger problem.
But listen to me. No. Actually, hear me out. All right, new idea. New idea. You're gonna love this one.
Started hear me out. Then said no. Actually,
trust me. All right. Okay. All right. Mans is about to die, and Dr. Light has this idea. Why he has emphysema or something. Hear me out. And so he's got like lung problems. Maybe he vapes, and so got a lung problem. He needs new lungs. But Dr. Light, vape man. But Dr. Light creates this blue suit. It's an iron lung that he can walk around in. It's an iron lung.
I hear you, but I
think all I asked was you to hear me out.
Iron Maiden. No, what if
But I'm
I
saying
think he just needs a different reason to be fighting all these people.
So basically the idea is that something about being a machine keeps them alive. That's what we're getting at here, right? We like something about.
Yeah, but not because he's been drinking. He wouldn't.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm saying we like the idea. There's a cost.
Vaping and
there's a cost to being Mega Man, though, right? Like,
yeah, big time.
So, like, if you stick, let's say you got like 2 scientists, right? It was a story of 2 scientists, and they're both working together. They start out working together to make like AI, right? Like they're doing the early stages of this, and then one of them they kind of go apart like on ethics. One of them starts subcontracting like for the military.
It always happens that way.
Yeah, so kind of like that's Dr. Wily. He's kind of an Elon Musk kind of guy, right? Like just sort of the tech billionaire who's just like he's a big personality, but he's also like changing the world with his robot. Then you got Cutman cutting down trees, lumber, no more incidents on the job for demolitions, however they're selling it, right?
See ya, Amazon.
But they're selling these contracts.
Rainforest, I meant.
It's replacing workers, but that's sort of background, right? I'm thinking like you have Dr. Light ends up going like the non-profit route, right? So he's like, I'm gonna create a robot that is capable of empathy. Like I'm gonna create a robot that can be a real boy. He always wanted a son, right? But he couldn't have him or whatever. So he creates his own son. And he says this is gonna be like my gift to the world or some shit like that, right? Like
I'll buy all of that.
All right. So let's say that like that's a thing. So the other robots, they all just like throw really awesome metal blades and stuff, or they cut down trees, they blow shit up, they light up the electric grid. But you got but like this one, he's special, he's different. There's a whole big news thing. You're like, oh, get a picture of the, like a World's Fair type shit. Like it's a huge thing they show off. It's the first robot that can actually feel empathy. And that becomes this big thing. But of course, you've got Dr. Wily now, who's got his big plans, right? He's trying to, he ends up using these robots to sort of take over, like, let's say Silicon Valley, right? He takes over like part of California, and he makes a big he buys this big ass mansion and puts a big skull on top of it, right? With like real roundabout stairs to get to everything.
Yeah.
Where it's just like the map.
Yeah.
It's the fucking house that Notch, who owned Minecraft, bought. It's the most expensive house in all of LA.
There's a boss at the top of every stairway for some reason. There's a robot that shoots pieces of itself across the room for no reason.
It's like fucking
he's just like, fuck it, I'm crazy.
It's like Raid. It's like the movie Raid, where they're fucking going through the stairwell on every fucking
floor. That's what Wily's castle is.
So, okay. I was going to pitch an idea before that you just made infinitely better with the good. So, bad guy, Dr. Wily. He's
Dr. Wily.
He's just
Dr.
straight
Miley
up.
Cyrus.
He's just straight up making bad robots, whereas Dr. Light's trying to make good robots or something, trying to save the world, whatever. What if we had an Iraqi War veteran who had lost some limbs to IEDs over in Iraq? So now he develops a drinking problem, because I haven't given up on that one yet. Develops a drinking problem because, like, what is life now?
Wait, on alcohol? Or
Yeah,
on the idea that
that's not up to
you're
me.
just trying to make Mega Man
that's
you're
not
just
up to me.
trying to make an author avatar out of Mega Man here.
Yeah, no, it's Justin Bressenhand, man.
He has to be like me.
So
I have to relate to the character.
And so he, he's missing some appendages. He's missing some appendages. All but one arm, maybe, so that way he can still drink.
Commercial.
So just so he can keep drinking, right? So then Dr. Light comes along and he's developing prosthetics for all these people that could use it, right? So now he's got
it's like a $6 million man kind
yeah. So
yeah.
Jay, now he gets equipped with something, and so he's.
I do like the idea behind the like getting equipped with. That's the commercial.
Yeah.
You know, like you're watching the TV
like
and
that.
it's like, you know, you have like back from the war and previously injured, like
Get equipped
you know,
with.
it's a get equipped with. Like, what if exactly. I like that a lot, actually.
It would
That's
catch
really
my
cool.
attention in real life too.
Yeah, but what if the military?
But this is like a world.
But what if
What do
before whatever war, right? What if the military was using that as their hook to get people in, and then now they're using it as a hook to get people repaired?
Right. And
And
they're charging it back. The VA's not paying for it. But also, they have to, because, like, fucking everyone's out of work, because robots took literally all of their jobs, right? They hired everybody to do labor, so so now the government's coming down on you. There's no, like, everybody who controls the means of production, it's not people anymore, right? It's now robots do all that, so you have no way to strike, you have no way to defend. So now everything is, people are just living in squalor everywhere. But what if you got, like, rich people, right, who have robots? They get to have mans at their house, right? You got, like...
Oh, that's Butler Man.
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, like Roomba Man, or, like, but, like, whatever it is, like, people could buy robots, right? But everyone's hearing about robots on TV. You could get equipped with, like, this, too. But you...
oh, yeah, hell yeah, get equipped with.
Yeah, get equipped with. That could be, like, the thing with... that's all on all the TV things. But everybody's poor, so, like, you got these two... So you got these... So like the world it takes place in, right? You got these two things where, like, you got rich people who are literally, because Mega Man is a sentient robot who can feel empathy, right? So people know who Mega Man is. So there becomes this thing where rich people are buying and owning robots, which kind of sounds like slavery if you look at it like that. Then you have the idea that most people are too poor to ever own a robot, and they're all like, yo, like, they don't have places to live. We're worried about robots. So you have some people fighting about how robots should be free, but then you got people talking about how I have nowhere to live, and then that becomes a big, like, society, like, social issue.
Yeah.
But, like, that's in the background. That's not what we're about.
Right.
But that's just to, like, throw a bone to our audience.
But
Like,
that's
gonna
just to
get
throw the
butts
bone-
in seats. We're making them feel
But that's what
moral about it.
gets you to understand the main character.
Right.
Is you understand
He
the
is-
geopolitics that's happening around him.
Right.
It's not about what's happening around him. It's about what's happening to him.
But that's our backdrop, right? Just like the buildings blowing up when Mega Man's standing on the building, right?
Yeah.
That's that. You got to know why those buildings are blowing up. We got to give it some depth. But I agree. Like, Mega Man himself doesn't really understand any of this, even though he's like the empathetic robot.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he doesn't understand that life. He was made, and he was a boy who's now a robot that's now a boy robot. It's like,
right.
He's a boy-like robot, right? I guess.
No, he's an Iraqi War veteran. I decided.
No. Those are the people who are, like, watching it, right?
Oh.
Like, those That's what he's marketing, getting equipped with.
That actually makes more sense then. Actually, that makes
maybe Mega Man.
I think we skipped over that.
Maybe when they roll out Mega Man, right? When like the World's Fair thing happens, everyone knows who Mega Man is. At first, he's like a celebrity. He's in the commercial going, "Get equipped with," because that's one of his things is he can come anything that he like does some interaction he has with something, he can understand how it feels, or he can understand what it thinks. So that's how he learns how to use weapons, or that's how he installs the programs like later on when he has to fight. But in the beginning, like Mega Man's known for his ability to just adapt to things. People are coming up in line at the World's Fair and he's going like, he's understanding like kind of like, you have this going on or whatever.
To anyone.
Right. In a certain way. Like, we don't make it too phony. It's not
it's not like getting a power, but it's the idea.
But you absorb, but like a kid's, like, let's say a kid's playing with doing yo-yo tricks or something in line. And he comes up, he shakes Mega Man's hand, and Mega Man's just, "Can I borrow that?" And he starts doing it. Like, little things like that. Like, you can learn quickly. That's his thing. And that goes back to the patterns.
I think that's cool, too. And the audience, won't have to, really put any real thought into it. Like, he can... Yeah. They can just infer, now he can do this.
So on the TV, in the commercial, Mega Man, not knowing he's selling people out, he's just on the... He thinks he's doing the good thing, and he's like, "Get equipped with," and snap the photo.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hashtag get equipped with.
He's
and
rapping,
it's just like,
he's using the N-word.
No, because he's using it, but then he taps the guy he's with on the shoulder, and he goes, "Oh no, I can't do that."
Maybe they let him get away with it.
He just learns.
He just felt 400 years of slavery.
This man just gave me a pass.
Whose man is it now?
I'm his man's now.
He's working the grill at a cookout.
Whose man is this actually refers to slavery.
So that works out. That's good. So, do you think that, our Mega Man, our titular Mega Man character, does he eventually, realize that, he's actually selling people out?
Or Sheep Man turns into Cotton Man?
Clan Man?
This has gone off the rails.
I think we're just getting started.
Yeah, we're cooked.
All those are bad ideas.
We're preheating these.
I had a really good idea, but it would kind of mess up the Dr. Wily story. I really like where. I really like where this is going.
Breaking the story.
So the rough idea was I was saying I don't think saving as an alcoholic, saving your own life is all that important.
Fair enough.
So but just say all the alcoholic shit was true, or like that. Say you had a kid and the kid was dying, cancer, like that, and then somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, if you're willing to do this, I will make, I can cure cancer, whatever like that. You got to don the blue though. You got to put on all of this shit, or whatever like that. But maybe it's not just Mega Man. Maybe it's Metal Man is too. We're
Proto Man, maybe.
But what if
Proto Man up in a roll,
or even before Dr. Light. Let's just say all of not Mega Man's like that. All the other Mans are like that. Yeah. Metal Man's a good dude, but his kid's dying, so it's hey, we got some shit going down. I need you to fight this. But just imagine all of these other men's are whether they're good or not, they're hired by Dr. Wily to do bad shit.
Nefarious shit.
So they're
and Dr. Light needed a protector for the world, so these guys stopped doing bad shit.
And I like the idea that there's more to it.
But if they're in South Central, what if and they're you got a Dom Blue, and he's like, "I'm sorry, babe, I'm a blood."
Mega Man.
But all he's got to do is take one of their powers, and then he just switches weapons, and now he's got their colors on.
Yep.
Now he's crippled.
How he's got the different colors when he changes the power? Wrong neighborhood. I got to pull out this weapon. I got to use Rush. So I got my reds on.
Oh, my God, yeah.
No, but I actually really, I like that, right? Because we're trying to give it, if it's going to be
there's so much sympathy for the devil there,
right? Because we're not going for the children. The children are not our target demographic, so we can skew away from them just being robots, right? We can actually
be
we could.
Blade Man
is a man.
He worked in a sawmill.
But also consider the idea that we got to blow some shit up. right? And
Oh,
if
yeah,
robots,
yeah.
We need the mans to be robots because we have to be able to murder them without, like...
I think they become robots, like, you know, well, my idea was like Dr. Wily would be like, you know, like, hey,
they were college
you want me to
roommates.
save your kid, or you want me to do whatever, save your business, you want me to do whatever, or blackmailing, like, hey, I'll show all these people you did this, the political figure, or you don the airman.
Let's say we got a cast of, like, people working under Dr. Wily, and they're, like, put in charge of your job. You're the top engineer at your school, son. We've hired you to create. This is the drawing of. This is what we want you to create. They pull down the chart, and it's a blueprint for Metal Man.
Yeah.
And so, like, we
that's kind of what I was talking about.
But it's
Da
like
engineers who are kind of, like, attached to these robots. So we get to kind of imbue them with that humanity. He's doing it because of his kid and whatever. Like, we have a character behind the man. The man is a robot. That way we can still kill the man.
Yeah.
But it has consequences on the people
That's
who make
cool.
them.
But we could also do, because if there's
I want some lethal ass.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I want them to get hit.
It's got to be insane. Yeah.
But like all.
But they're
over
both
the
working.
place.
So if Wily and
he's pounding energy tanks.
If Dr. White and Dr.
And
Wily
it goes that slow, he's like, man, I gotta fix my. And everything cuts out with the bass, you know, because the frame rate.
Oh yeah. The E-Tank is so funny.
If Dr. Wily and Dr. White are working on similar projects, then we could do like a short flashback to where they were college roommates or something, or working on I shouldn't even say college because they're boys, but like they worked in some sort of labs, right? They worked for Boston Dynamics and they're developing the same project together,
right?
But Dr. Wily's shit's going a little bit too far in a direction, and Boston Dynamics is like, listen, man, I just think we're gonna let you go.
Plus, Dr. Light's there on like a scholarship, and then like I kind of like them as both professors, like who are in robotics,
right?
Because they're both old, kind of like you want some like wisdom, but
that's how they developed shit, right? They were young, and then it developed,
right?
It started off as dirty ass fucking little dog robots.
Wiley inherited a bunch of money from his dad, who was probably like blowing up kids somewhere for something, and then Dr. Light got in there like on a scholarship. And then, like, you set them up as sort of, like, what they care about. Like,
it's like a Harry Osborn,
Dr.
Peter
Light wants to
Parker
make
type
Mega Man
shit, right?
he cares about people, and then Dr. Wily just thinks about, like, how to turn money into more money, you know, that kind of thing.
Stacks on stacks and racks on racks. But that's how we get from Dr. Light trying to help the world, but Dr. Wily or Professor Wily is like, no, we're burning this down.
Oh, it was Professor Wily back then.
Okay, right.
Back then he was just Professor Wily. We knew him when we knew him. He wasn't so bad. He was, you know what I mean?
So
like
right, but like that's one way we could do it, right? And it doesn't have to be a large portion; just a quick flashback to how they became acquainted, how they worked on the same project, and now why they're oppositions. You know, they're ops. So, you know, and then it also could explain why Dr. Wily's project has gone so far into the robotics. So, like, maybe the brain is the only thing that's left of these humanoids, right? Everything else is machine and metal and is capable of death, but also reasoning and understanding. Whereas Dr. Light's man boy is fully like half man, half human. I don't know. Like there could be reasons like he didn't have to sacrifice the entire body and keep the brain. He was able to keep the brain and a lot of other things that allow him to feel empathy.
And I think that's cool. I think it's interesting that when we're toying with these ideas that like maybe it's not clear. Are robots sentient? Are some more sentient than another? Is that like
that's like the question?
Do we differentiate? Right?
It's
like
never totally answered.
Yeah, what is a sentient creature? Like what is? You're not going to kill a dog, but would you kill a mouse or would you kill a? What is the?
Did
thing
you guys play Fallout?
Hell yeah!
You know how like there's like a lot of people that are like against it.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, where it's like it's very
right. Kind of along those lines.
Subjective.
Good, dude. Yeah. Good fucking reference. Hell yeah.
And Mega Man kind of takes that role where he's just like, I'm just a Mega Man.
Yeah.
And then they're like, But like, he's in these commercials, but people resent that they can't afford.
Yeah,
their
yeah,
health
yeah,
insurance
yeah,
is
yeah.
not paying
Definitely
for them to get equipped with shit.
Yeah, some
that's
people
like,
fucking hate Mega Man.
right. People like,
They get equipped
saying.
with this.
Dude, you could get people doing that on TV, like there's TikTok videos of that, or like there's just Mega Man with like on spray anti-Mega Man murals.
Oh, dude, health insurance hates this one trick. And
and it's just a picture of Mega Man.
Get equipped with no health insurance.
Get equipped with, and it's a beam. Like get equipped with, and it's just a tombstone. Like,
oh man, dude, can we just start generating this idea? I'm gonna pull up AI. Get equipped
soil
with
brands are advertising. Casket brands are advertising. Get equipped with.
Oh my god.
When your life ends, get equipped with the best casket of the
ceramic
highest
grade.
Exactly.
Fuck, I can't believe I can't think of a
Or
soil company.
get an ethical, all-natural shroud burial for only get equipped with. Like, get equipped with nature. And like Plant Man is in there.
Oh my god.
Mary J. Farrell Funeral Home. Get equipped with
existential death.
Get equipped with Pine Box.
Yeah. Upgrade, dude.
Yeah, right. That's how they upsell you. It's like the whole world has become this dystopian.
Rush the upgrade dog.
Yeah.
He's like, you could for for
It's like
$700 a month, you could get Rush Coil. That lets you jump on it.
The 10% Charlie,
you
but
could
it's...
Don't
forget to ask
a
for
submarine, you know?
Don't forget to ask for Rush.
Yeah, Cowed Oriental Dog.
The best boy. Arf.
Boing. So how do you keep your research going without some sort of sponsorship?
Right, well, exactly, and that's how you fall into it, right? But the other mans, they have jobs. That's the point. They got big corporations. They get bigger and bigger because they got all the metal mans and the wood mans and the heat mans just doing all the shit for them. And so, like, how do we get to a point, like, what is the impetus? What makes Mega Man end up having to fight all the mans? Like, we see where this is going. I think maybe Dr. Wily, right? He takes over. He starts to use the robots to, like, take over, let's say, like, California or Silicon Valley or something, right? Like, he takes all that tech stock, right? Now he's got all the influence.
But why? Just to see the world burn? Or
Here's what it is. The movie takes place September 12th, 2001.
2000XX.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll do XX. And all of the bad shit has happened in the world, and you come to find out that the two planes that crashed into the Twin Towers was one of the research facilities.
Jet Fuel Man works on Steel Beam Man.
Yes. and you find there's one camera footage of one of the planes flying in, and it was actually it was Jetman, and Jetman was a Dr. Wily prototype, and he flew into one of the towers, and Mega Man.
It's deep fake where Mega Man is in the thing, and he's like, get equipped with.
In this movie, Mega Man was able to save Building 2.
Oh, that's the one he was standing on. That's why he didn't bomb it.
Yep.
He intercepted it. He used Flashman's power to keep
froze the plane. He froze the plane.
Yeah.
And then he just sent fucking saw blades at the second.
So that's history.
Then he jumped off the top, and
he was busy
brooding
on top of a building.
And so how does he get here? How does he get here? He lost a loved one in 20XX.
You had a motive for Dr. Wily. That's what we started with there. You said, because we were like, why does Dr. Wily just take over? Because he's just like Pinky in the brain, or
I think that Wily is like testing the boundaries of like what he can do, and like they're slowly he's redrawing the line,
right?
And who's gonna stop him when he gets to a certain point? Who can stop him when he's got an infinite army of robot men who will do whatever they want for him? Or whatever he wants for them.
Whichever.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. We don't know, right?
No, but let's say, like, okay, so there's
I think that he's redrawing the line. And like we've got politicians, we've got governors, we've got senators, we've got a government, but they don't matter.
I'm picturing him as one of those like sovereign citizen, like libertarian types, where they're like, well, you know, like this is our the right to bear arms, and he's talking about like the right to possess robots that can use weaponry, and do we or do you even need a license to have this robot?
Right.
Like,
I'm not
this
a
robot
driver.
is classified as.
I'm not driving anyone. I don't need a driver's license. I'm not driving anyone.
Electman is a utility. He could be dangerous, but he's used to power. You have an Electman so that you can have like power on your yacht while you're out at sea. You know, like you just bring an Electman with you. Whereas a Metal Man though, that needs a special license. You need a Class D license for a Metal Man. You know?
Right.
But so
he better work inside Industrial Man.
Or no?
Is there an Industrial Man?
There's a Concrete Man.
Damn.
He's just a mason, dude. He's just a fucking mason.
He's a simple bricklayer, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
No, but I like the idea of as he's fighting these robots. Like I'm picturing the robot, like Metal Man, right?
Yeah.
He's painted. He's got kind of very rudimentary metal, obvious
Does he have a blade on his head?
Well, what he's got is, I like the idea is instead of that being right there, you could make it so it's it's got, but you can't reload it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking instead it's got the logo of Metal Man, the brand, is a buzzsaw.
Sure.
With
branded.
That's the branding, but it's on the robot.
Is it like the tattoo of the Avatar from The Last Airbender, right? It's just like the Earth Tribe or
his chakras. It's his.
I don't think it's that.
Not Earth Tribe, sorry.
Chakra.
It's the Air Tribe. He's got the arrow, but you know who he is because of that. So he's got the tattoo of the corporation of the saw.
Right. Windman or Airman is part of the wind power division as Electmans, and then people on the news are like, are Electmans obsolete? Now, if we have enough wind power, man, and then there's somebody not in my backyard.
Just
bring all of that.
Not on my watch.
He's killing the birds.
There's
birds aren't real.
Everybody changes their profile picture to a robot picture, and then you see people a person living in squatting in a building that's falling apart, looking at that.
Yeah,
fucking people.
Yeah,
where it's the whole thing is out of whack as far as but that's all background, right? It's all Wily doesn't give a shit about that.
No, definitely
he wants to
not.
But Mega Man is he does.
There actually are
Mega
some
Man
parallels
is made
to
the
world today.
Right, I'm saying. And he's designed to be empathetic, though, so he does care. But also, the world hates him because he's a robot. So people, poor people are going to war. It's class war, right? The hating robots. It's not really about robots. It's about robots took your jobs. It's class war. So, they hate rich people for having robots, so they hate robots.
Sure.
So, even Mega Man is to get equipped with, dude, on the television. He's a symbol of everything.
Yeah.
But
people sick of him even if he wasn't. They just sick of him.
Exactly.
I can only imagine him going to a random dude, right? Right.
Yeah.
It's the end of a shift at
a company man.
It's the end of a shift at an iron mill, right? And he goes to punch, and the guy's going to punch out, and he's like, "Hey, boss. Any chance I could get some more hours next week?" And the guy's like, "I'm sorry, we just picked up a couple new Metal Mans." And then it's in the background, it's a bunch of Metal Mans. He's like, actually, here's your termination paper. And then you got Mega Man, who's maybe pre-human, pre-robot, who just overhears this conversation because it's
they get invited to a staff, a mandatory staff meeting, and it turns out it's going to be layoffs, and it's because they instead of being "Hey, sorry guys," they're unveiling it it's a privilege for you to see this before you lose your job.
Yeah.
And they're
that's kind of what
and
you're not gonna. I'm sorry.
And
you want overtime? You don't even have a job.
The new because there was something that Metal Man couldn't do, but they upgraded to the new Shadow Man. He's got the 4-star blade. It's the new Chic Razor. He's just Shadow Man. For when you don't for the more refined jobs.
5 o'clock Shadow.
Yeah. Where it does all these very slim Trebs, he can he slides, he jumps, he teleports. He shoots, he jumps when you shoot.
They're just slides.
And then they have a Gemini Man who he can be in 2 places.
Wasn't that a guy?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But they pitch it to you, right? They're pitching it to you as you're leaving as they're oh yeah, but no, what we're doing is we're preventing injury to humans. We're preventing human injuries.
But that's how they sell it.
Yeah. They're like, no, we're actually doing you a service. They're like, motherfucker, I don't got a job anymore. Who the fuck is buying all this metal if humans don't have jobs?
But that's a good bit. Is every time we cut to something like that, there's a different man that is like from the game that is like there's a pharaoh man who has the tree goes to the guy goes to like pray to Mecca or something. Yeah. And there's just like pharaoh man is there and he's just like, oh, we don't welcome non-robot support. Like, and it becomes this whole thing where it's infected every aspect of life, and we see how it does that. So now we need Mega Man, right? We need to get their hashtag get unequipped starts rising.
Oh,
now there's neuros, there's whatever, and they're like, fuck Mega Man. So Mega Man is torn because Mega Man he's like a person kind of, but he's too machine to be accepted by people.
Oh, fucking like
but he's not robot enough to like be one of them. So he feels just torn, but he feels he's got to like protect people. So after, so maybe there's some kind of riot, right?
Yeah.
And then,
what a riot! Then Rancid starts to play.
The robots aren't programmed correctly or whatever, or Wily just says it was a malfunction, but he tells them to do it. A crowd of protesters get fucking slaughtered by Metal Man.
Chinese hackers.
Guts, just fucking everywhere. Like Airman is blowing people so fast they just splatter against walls.
A fucking smear campaign.
Heatman is just lighting people on fire. Like it's a horrifying scene, right? Like instead of bringing in the mob, Wily talks them into like, let's keep the police safe. They don't the police are all laid off anyway, and like. But he sends in like, let me send in the mans. And so like they roll it, and then it's this carnage, right? Like, and everyone's horrified, and Wily's like, what? It worked, didn't it?
I think every time Wily talks, not even that, he should say like, he should say like, to tell somebody like, get equipped with something else, like get equipped with standing in the unemployment line.
Or there's a robot over there. It's like, don't forget to get equipped with unemployment papers on your way out.
Or when Wily's talking face to face with someone, he's like, Jesus Christ, get equipped with a toothbrush.
Don't forget, if you were terminated for performance, you cannot get equipped with benefits.
Or unemployment.
Get equipped with food stamps.
No, you were terminated. You can't get those.
Right.
Right.
But also, it would be really cool to like have Wily like he's trying to there's this massacre that fucking happens, right?
So we like the massacre protest thing, and
it has to happen, right?
It's got to kick the whole.
But
everybody's right.
But who's
it's war?
So
right?
I think there should be something right where he could start a smear campaign against Dr. Light, where he's like. He did this. He did this. My robot saved you.
Yep.
My robots saved you. That's why I have cut men. That's why I have firemen.
Those are pro-light. Pro-light protesters. These are the empathy protesters, or it's anti whatever. They say like the people you see getting murdered on here. Those aren't. Like those are the counter protesters. Those are the vigilantes.
White hood man.
Right.
Good old boy, man. Good old man.
Don't tread on me, man. There's
we the people, man.
We the mans, man.
We the mans.
Dude, I think we're gonna get to a point in this world where, because humans can't work anymore, and what are factories and what are buildings and what are jobs and what are stores for, is to supply humans with the ability to continue on society. And when humans can't continue on society, what are mega corporations for? If I can't use Amazon, well, then they're going to lose their fucking money. So here you go with all these robots who are working all these industrial jobs to do all these things for cheaper labor, but now humans who are supposed to be buying those products, who don't have the jobs to pay for that. So, like, we're going to see, like, I think eventually what we end up seeing is
financial implosion.
Well, that's already happening.
Yeah,
but then I think we'll start to see a class warfare amongst the ultra rich as well. So, like, we have poor people, and poor people are fucking, they're basically dead. Like, they're living on fucking beetroots. But we will eventually see, like, I don't know, I think we could also tie something in there too, right? Because if only robots are building shit for robots don't give a fuck about building.
Right, now the only class war is robots are, why don't we just have everything?
Yeah.
and the people with the equipment, they're ripping them out of their arms and throwing them on the ground and setting them on fire. So at the end, the whole system is burning down as Mega Man fights his way to Dr. Wily's castle.
People are removing their prosthetic arms and shit. They're like for their life, and they're using them as
he's
weapons.
He's killed like a lot of metal mans and elect mans and stuff on the way, and he's shutting it down. And he gets through, and there's a gate, like one of those like, please state your name and what, but it's the Dr. Wily, like the boss gate, you know, where it goes,
and he's already covered in blood.
Dr. W signs above it, and Mega Man has equipped the power that gives him the ability to enter the password. So the gate goes.
Yeah.
You know, like it.
Dude, so there's this.
But he goes in, right? And he goes in. He's fought through the army, and Dr. Wily has the thing where he's like, Mega Man, please. But Mega Man can't kill him because he's like programmed not. It's like a RoboCop thing. He's programmed not to. But eventually, like Wily does get, I don't know, maybe the mob thing. Maybe he can't kill him, but he brings him out. And he just throws him to the mob. Like,
or the gate.
He gets a rush jet.
Nah, dude.
He gets a rush jet. He just drops him in the poor neighborhood.
I was saying the gate is still open, right?
What happens,
so Mega Man can't kill Wily, but the gate is still open. He opens the gate and he lets he unleashes the flood. Right. So Mega Man is programmed not to kill. They're humans, and they're finally getting what they want.
And then the movie ends with Mega Man on top of a really tall building. As the city's blowing up in the background.
It's Tower 2, and it's being Tower 1's being rebuilt.
But
we don't know that.
Mega Man 2 is now. That's the end of the movie. Is him like.
That's great.
And it's just the buildings are blowing up, and you're
that's
like,
perfect.
And that's the end of the movie. And Mega Man's not sure how he feels about it.
Right.
And then the second.
Because he's allowed to have those, because he can feel.
It could, and then maybe that's it. That's how you hold. Like, he's holding on to his humanity, but he can't save.
He's not sure if he's
humanity's
got
to save itself. But he helped. You know.
Have you guys seen those videos of that?
He gave humanity the equipment that it needed. Right?
Have you guys seen that?
I like the picture, like him going through the streets of like the poor people fighting the robots.
My
and he gives a metal blade, like
it's like you know how like
dude, he starts giving the people all the powers.
Well,
that he took. So he's like somebody gets Flashman thing and he's freezing them.
Dude,
they're freezing them in place.
If the people are the actual ones who took Wily out, Mega Man had the power. He just reminded the people, "This is your power. I have the power. This is your power. You have the power.
There you go.
I've got the power."
He's able to get equipped with. He equips regular ass people. The cops are shooting at him, and he goes. Because then it gets real gross.
But even like like if you were the Mega Man and you took my power and you did something with it, I'd be like, "Oh, I have that power too."
So that's the arc. Mega Man took your power away from. He didn't know with the game.
He didn't take it away from you,
but he was part of it. He didn't know.
In fact, he showed you that not that it existed, but how to use it.
But that's how he makes up for it. Is he's teaching you. Here are the tools. I'm sharing the tools that I have.
I took
that
you, bro. I just showed you how it's done.
Right. So he's giving them the powers.
Like that.
So he's giving them the equipment. So now people are throwing metal blades.
Regular
ass people are taking out cops with fucking just. So error thing and just that massacre is now like
that could be a whole nother problem.
People are standing up for themselves.
For movie number 2, that could be a whole nother problem. Now you got some citizens on the other side. They're like, "Yeah, you're right."
But now we get to go back to Braz's thing where the people are the man.
We got the
in the second one, now we got new mans, but maybe it's a vigilante thing. Maybe there's a whole new spin on these new mans. From the top, what's our plot summary? We're pitching.
From the movie itself?
Yeah, what do? From the top, we start with 2 scientists. They go together at school, they're doing AI. One goes corporate, sells machines to the military, the other creates the first robot capable of empathy through a nonprofit. That robot is like way talked about. He becomes a symbol for like everybody on the internet. Like, this is the hope, and this is what AI can be great for, blah, blah. They love it. But and he's on TV, he's selling commercials. That technology slowly it matriculates down to the people. You lost an arm, will get equipped with, like hard knuckle. And you all the products are named after weapons from that kind of thing. And so like you kind of selling people the idea that little by little everybody's becoming a robot. Like we're the robots. And then the other robots They don't have that, but they're being created under Dr. Wily. Like, people are losing their jobs.
Yeah,
Everybody works in industrial labor. They're losing their jobs because you got my mans in them are all doing the job for you. And they're all on unemployment. And they're watching these commercials on TV like, oh, you're sick? You got to use your on-gloss labor? Get equipped with it. Get equipped with this. And get it.
Lawsuits and stuff like that.
Dr. Wily, right, amasses power because he has such control over industry. People have lost their jobs, right? Everyone's out of work because robots. They handle all of the means of production. It's all automated, so people have no way of fighting back again because they can't just stop showing up to work and bombs don't get made, right? So it's all out of their hands. We don't need these people. Everybody can be homeless. Everybody can be poor. There's no need for them. So they're furious because like robots have destroyed them. So you have this movement against that. And then you have wealthier people who are the ones helping design the robots who are mixed about it. We get a little bit of that from like Dr. Wily's team that are working the robots, and they're feeling like, hey, well, if Mega Man is basically a person, then these are kind of like that. Like, this is robot. This is like kind of like the Fallout 4 thing. It's like slavery, right? It's a form of slavery.
Goddamn synths.
And of course they feel that way because they have the luxury of being worried about that. Whereas like most people, though they have no jobs, they're furious and like, why are there robots at all when we don't have robots?
Right,
You know, like, why did we make them then?
Right,
And it's not we hate them, it's why do they exist when we couldn't take care of ourselves? People start seeing these Mega Man get equipped with becomes a thing. They start mocking the hashtag get unequipped. Like, it's going up. And Mega Man becomes unpopular, but at some point people get angry enough that they riot. Dr. Wily, all the police have been laid off. There's no working class anymore. So they petition Wily, help us. Send in, give us something. Do you have a robot that can help? Sends in his people. It's a massacre. People are murdered, like just buzzsaws and just, all of the weapons being used against people. So this creates absolute chaos. So it's warfare through the streets. Mega Man realizes that he's been sold out. The key is Mega Man sees this, and he, being the first robot capable of empathy, feels for what these people are going through. Like, Mega Man is the get-equipped guy. He's almost like there's a shame to it. So he starts being able to take the powers from all of these. So he has to kill some metal men and some elect men or whatever. So he's got all these powers. So now he can do all these things. So now he's fighting his way through, like, through these riots, because it's all the streets. Like, police robots and enforcement robots, and it's just all Mega Man's shooting all these robots down. He's stealing all of their powers, and he's giving them to the resistance fighters.
I apologize.
And they're taking it, and they're getting equipped with. He's giving the technology away for free. You're equipped with Metal Blade. You're equipped with, Flash Stopper. You're equipped with quick beams, and you have people who are able to just run around and throw boomerangs, cut people's heads off. And you got like people pulling out these air cannons and blowing these robots into the wall. So people are now getting equipped with these powers just like Mega Man did. And he climbs up this mansion, this giant thing with the skull that's built into the mountain on top of the thing, and he gets there, and then he can't kill Wily because it turns out it's in his programming. He can't do it. But no one told him he has to close the gate behind him. So we end with Mega Man on the building at the end of Mega Man 2, right? And then his battery goes dead, and then the next movie we figure it out. So that's a wrap, right? You got a plot. We got it.
So I know this was a long adventure, and I really do appreciate you guys all for hanging out with us, laughing with us. I hope you laughed with us, and just kind of getting out of your mental comfort zone so we could have a silly, goofy time about a movie that should exist that does not exist.
I thought that was fun. I appreciate anybody for watching it all. There's no way anybody's still watching, but if you do... Many men. Fuck you, Wily. No, I've gone the blue. My ox is like the W. No mercy, my G. Yo, I don't cry no more. Get equipped in holy, yo. No mercy, my G. Many men. Fuck you, Wily.